LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live. Well, it hadn't even been a full 72 hours and Deontay Wilder already getting dissed. You know what? I made a video and I'm looking at just some of the comments, and of course, on my videos, Deontay Wilder already getting dissed. It's crazy how the excuses coming. Now Gerald Washington is a bum, okay? Me personally, I don't think Gerald Washington was a bum to begin with. I never thought that. I thought Deontay Wilder would beat him probably earlier, but I don't think he was a bum. He was actually, I think Gerald Washington can match up with anybody and give them a run, and they probably can beat some of those guys. He got caught. Deontay Wilder was accurate and caught him. I mean, that's just how it happens in the heavyweight division. Like Spilka was giving Deontay Wilder a nice, he was really hanging in there with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder caught Spilka with a nice little hook. Spilka dropped. He dropped him. I mean, you can't deny, man, Wilder got power, and he good. But, people going to try to take away this man. They just going to try to pour salt on the man. I mean, the guy, basically went over to Russia to try to get a fight with Povetkin. He went over there, and Povetkin using drugs. I mean, this guy has had the worst luck, man. I mean, he has. But still, for some reason, people are still calling him a coward for Povetkin, messing up. Like, I don't understand. But we know what it is. And Deontay Wilder, I know you'll hear this video because you done heard 3 of my videos. Hey, man, forget these publications, man. Forget them. Forget all these dudes. Look, man, the LDBC is probably where you're going to find a home. And I'm just trying to tell you, the LDBC is where you're going to find a home. You're not going to find a home with them. And when I tell you, when the LDBC really becomes bigger than, almost as big as mainstream media, when we take this thing, I'm talking about the ones that's really working this plan, when we take it to the next media, don't worry. You ain't got to worry about having the stuff told correct, because we're going to tell it correct. And we're going to call it as we see it. You ain't got to worry about nobody being, biased because they don't like you for whatever stupid reason they got in their head. You ain't got to worry about that. Because what's going to happen to Deontay Wilder, we're going to be on their necks. Because everybody know that was a good win for you. And everybody knows. See, people that got amnesia, they stupid. Everybody know that, you were going to fight. You wanted the Povetkin fight. You wanted a lot of fights that you couldn't get. And a lot of it, you know what? Some of it is politics, but some of it, these guys can't get their crap together. I mean, I ain't heard you running from nobody, anything. You said, look, I'll take on everybody. You said Joseph Parker, and I guarantee you, people going to try to say, well, you running from Joshua. See, it never ends with Deontay Wilder. I'm glad he is my heavyweight champion. I'm glad. I'm glad he is. Deontay Wilder ain't running around here, with 5 baby mamas. He not running around here doing coke and sniffing drugs. He ain't doing none of that, man. This guy's a good, honest, he's a father. He's fighting for his daughter that's got serum bifida. I mean, he's doing the things he does for his family. And I can only commend the man. This man ain't going around beating women. I mean, it's amazing, man. This guy, he's a devout Christian, and he ain't perfect, but he's a devout Christian. He does what he does for his family. And that's just the way that is. But he's never going to catch a break. And Deontay, you ain't got to try to catch a break. These people stupid. They dumb. And guess what? Man, don't worry about them. Matter of fact, they ain't going to put money in your pocket anyway. You got a home over here in the LDBC. We may criticize you every now and then, but guess what? You got a chance, man. You can actually say, nah, I disagree. And I like that, man, because you don't let stuff sit. You don't let stuff sit. If somebody say you're afraid of them, you address it, man. See, that's why I like you in a champion. That's why I like you. You may not have all the necessary tools to do what you need to do now, but 2, you're a fighter that you don't mind learning. You don't mind getting in there and actually getting your hands dirty to try to figure out what's wrong. That's why I like you as my champion. I don't care about these idiots that's running around here that, forget them. They nobodies. They nobodies. And they just somebody who think they somebody, but they'll never be nothing. But you, my man, you're the heavyweight champion of the world. And soon. And I'm going to start pushing this. Bomb Squad, you finna be the undisputed heavyweight champion. It's already in your cards. You're already right there at it. Hey, so it's time to go ahead and do what you do. You're going to keep the haters. You're going to keep Brazil. He's a hater. Okay? You got all these people that's a hater. Dan Raphael is a hater. Okay, Steve Kim is a stupid hater. That whole little crew of people that don't want to report the truth anyway about them Oscar De La Hoya emails, they're haters. And the reason why they're haters because they can't stand Al Heyman. They even got issues with Lou DiBella, who's a stand-up guy who does what he does. But, you know, it's the same thing. So keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep pressing. Don't worry about these people, man. Don't worry about none of them, man. Look, you are working your butt off every day. You working your butt off every day of your life. You're putting time and you're going after what you want. And you're doing this for your daughter. So your daughter won't ever have to work for anybody. So when you dead and gone, your daughter will have everything that she needs to survive on this world. So I got mad respect for you, Deontay Wilder. I got mad respect for you. And I hope the good Lord will allow me to one day actually meet you in person. Because I'm going to tell you all this to your face. I'm going to sit down. And I'm going to make you sit down. Well, I can't make you do that. You're a big dude. But I'm going to sit right there in front of you. And I'm going to tell you all this. I'm going to tell it to your face. Because sometimes, man, you go through the day and you're a human, man. You have stuff that piss you off. You got stuff in your everyday life, man, that, you know, sometimes you just want to go away, man. I get that feeling. And then, you know, you want to just find something good about yourself online. And then you got to hear the BS. And it's easy for people to say, yeah, man, but you know, yeah, just ignore that stuff. But come on, everybody Google themselves. We all done it. I have before. We have. And I know these fighters do the same thing, and they come across these videos. So this is a person who telling you, hey, man, don't worry about anything. The LDBC is where you're going to get comfortable. And I appreciate 78 for interviewing you, man, and really giving you a chance to speak your mind. Because when the LDBC is strong, I'm talking about over 1 million strong, guess what? Guess what? Everything you say going to be heard, and it's going to be amplified by 1 million every time. And that, my friends, is just the way that is. Shout out to my heavyweight champion. That's right, my heavyweight champion, Deontay Wilder. I'm done.